Aloha, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Rita, Reverend Rita. You are in a Center for Spiritual Living, Kauai, and sitting over there is Reverend Patrick, my husband and co-spiritual director, and our beautiful music directors, Carrie and Michael Fox. Yay. So, welcome today, and I'm just knowing a wonderful time already. It started when we all walked in the door. Everybody's like, ah! It's good. It's all wonderful. So I'm going to invite Michelle and May up to do our announcements. Michelle is on our board, and she's also a practitioner student. Yay, we love her.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. All right, so everything I'm sharing with you has all the details in your pamphlet and everywhere on Facebook and email and everything. So first what I'd like to talk about is Zero Limits. This is the book of the month. We got a big shipment in, so we have plenty. And it also goes along with the workshop that's happening on Wednesday with the Reverends. So that is at 6 o'clock on the book Zero Limits. And then today, directly after service, the men are going to be gathering out by the pavilion, and the women are going to be gathering here for just our monthly gathering that we have. I know the boys had some fun yesterday bowling. I heard, yeah, some bonding was happening. So the ladies will have to go bowling next time. It's not on my list, but I figured I'd throw that in. And then tomorrow night, we have Spirit Sound Infusion with Michael and Carrie. So definitely bring your pillows and your blankets to get comfy and really fill up with their music and all their magical sounds. And then two things I'd like to talk about that are future coming. The first is going to be, we've been hearing about the cabaret. We had a little snippet of the Reverends singing for us. It is our fundraiser for our 3-year birthday for CSL. So it's going to be a Tickets are already on sale for the cabaret in July, and then July 10th is going to be our really big party. So we definitely know that this is far out there, but we want to keep putting it out there. And of course, we are welcoming any support, and that is involving with selling tickets, hanging flyers, and helping us spread the word. So please do that. And then another exciting thing that's coming up June 3rd, which is a Friday, is there has been 8 of us who have been very diligent in scooping out the best parts of our lives in what we are calling Flying Solo, where we're each going to have a 10-minute one-person play. So this is where we're going to be able to come and just like open up to you guys, so please come support us. We already know, we've already done it for each other, so we've already seen each other's stories. So we definitely would love to have all your support, and that's going to be June 3rd, which is a Friday night, and there's going to be light refreshments with that as well. And then also this coming Wednesday, just remembered Anna Myers. She is a member that opens up her home up in Princeville, and it'll be this Wednesday at 3, and she does the spiritual circles where they take an article out of the Science of Mind magazine and chat about that. So I believe that is all. So thank you so much for your attention, and enjoy your service.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, we're switching mics. Thank you. All right. So I am very honored and proud to invite up Katie Welch, who is going into her 2nd year of practitioner studies and will be a practitioner intern this year. And she is going to lead us in our meditation and invocation.
Good morning, everybody. I was feeling a touch tired before I walked in here this morning, but the zap of energy from everyone was better than any cup of coffee I could have had this morning. So I invite you all to get comfortable in your chairs. You can close your eyes if that feels good, or you're welcome to leave them open. Let's all take a deep breath in and out. I have a seed thought for us from Louise L. Hay to bring us in. The thoughts we choose to think are the tools we use to paint the canvas of our lives. The thoughts we choose to think are the tools we use to paint the canvas of our lives. us that there is one power, there is one presence, and that presence is whole, perfect, and complete, all intelligent, all powerful, and all magnificent. And as I know that I am one with God, I know that each presence in this room is one with God. And therefore we are all whole, all perfect, all complete, ever loving, intelligent, powerful, and magnificent. And so I claim for today perfect unfoldment of this service. Whatever may need to be said is said, and whatever may need to be heard is heard. And so with great joy in my heart and gratitude, I say thank you. Thank you for this beautiful gift of coming together today and all that is to unfold. As I release my word unto the law, as together we say, and so it is.
I am very emotional. I feel like a mother. And Katie's parents are right there. That was spectacular. Thank you so much for reminding me of who I am. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yay.
No. We're like, when you're not here as the parents, we substitute in for you. And we just sit there and go, oh, that's our girl. So we are just so pleased. One thing that I had Michelle not announce, because we wanted to announce it, is next Sunday, we started this last year for Memorial Day, and we're going to we'll have vases up here, and we're going to bring flowers. You'll bring a flower for whoever in your life has transitioned or is having an exciting time in another plane or whatever's going on. But we really take this Sunday to honor them. So please bring those flowers, and we take that moment for them. We put it in the vase, and we just watch it bloom into this beautiful bouquet. So that's next Sunday when you come to service. So.
Okay. So welcome again to CSL Kauai, Center for Spiritual Living Kauai, where we practice this amazing philosophy called the Science of Mind and Spirit, which is a new thought philosophy that was brought to this point of action by a man named Ernest Holmes. And he didn't consider himself any great anything. He just said, I just put it together. I put together the teachings, all the teachings that he thought were the teachings of love and the teachings that would awaken people to their magnificence. And he called it the Science of Mind and Spirit. So that's where you are today. You are magnificent, and we're going to be talking more about that in a minute. And you are powerful, and we're going to be talking about that more today too, as we go to the journey of you, to you.
Yes, this month is dedicated to Forever Young, and that is young in spirit, as all of you know. But before that, I do believe that we need to light our peace candle.
Yes, we do.
All that excitement we had when we first walked in was kind of like a bowling alley, if you ever would. Bowling is very zen, except when you roll that ball down there and everybody screams after every single. I would suggest that you don't do that today. You want me to do that?
Guess what?
Here. If you'll hold that. Awkward. No, I'm just kidding. That's right. Oh.
Get out of the way of the house, and God shows up everywhere.
Oh, give it up. Yeah, so this is, what did they say? Jackie, you took the thoughts right out of my mind. And I just want to say one time at this time of laughter and
Thank
peace
you,
is that if you look at Ron, he's really not Michael, because, and if you notice that they're wearing similar shirts, but, or exact. And there's perfect timings. So, yes.
Okay, so as we look at this beautiful candle and thank Ron for lighting it for us, just remember we all have that light within us, that light of peace, and we send it out from within ourselves into the world, into our experiences. So we'll sing our
Yes.
song.
Oh, after we see the new people. Yeah, we're all.
Oh,
Yes.
good. We were supposed to do it before. Okay.
Welcome to
We're
live service.
live service. Oh, okay. So
Yeah, unscripted. Yeah, exactly.
let's enter. Okay, go ahead, Carrie.
I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love up to the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy up to the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power up to the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace up to the heavens, and it returns to me.
Thank you.
We have now landed. You can take off your seatbelts. So, who is here for the very first time? And not for the very first time, because you watch us on live streaming over here, and she watches us every week. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyone else here for the very first time? Oh, that's right. Okay. There we go. Well, we know something about you, as you probably know by watching, but now you get to hear it live. Are you ready? You are magnificent.
Woo!
Yeah. But you knew that, right? You already knew that.
Yeah.
We were just about to go there. So shall we? She said, and so are you. Shall we say it together? I am magnificent. Ah, doesn't that feel good?
Yes.
Yes,
it
and it
does.
is so wonderful to have you here, you two. It's just, I know they send little texts sometimes to say, oh yeah, we're watching, we are magnificent, and here they are. And so since we should know that live stream and you're here, we have other people who are out there too. So let's turn around and tell them that they are magnificent who's watching us. You are magnificent. Woohoo.
And now turn to somebody next to you and let them know.
Let them know. Petra, you're magnificent.
You're magnificent, honey.
Yay. You are magnificent, and I love your dress.
You
Are magnificent.
all right, Papa Joe's
I am, and so are
magnificent.
Ah,
All righty.
All
So
right.
since we're going to, let's take that magnificence and open up this service with a opening song with Michael Carey and Louise on drums.
yeah.
All right, everybody. Anybody feel like standing up for a few minutes?
Here we go.
I see you, you see me. We gather today to set our hearts free. We've come to shine, shine, shine. We've come to shine, shine, shine.
and live forever.
Uh-oh.
We gotta breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. I give thanks for life, the air that I breathe, to live forever young. Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. I give thanks for life, for the air that I breathe, to live forever young.
I am breathing in this moment, right here and right now. I am breathing in deeply and knowing and claiming as we raise higher and higher, as we rise in consciousness today, that all our dreams are already true. Everything is already right here where we are, and we are discovering that right here and right now. I know that I claim that for this service, and I just let it unfold perfectly as we say together in gratitude, and so it is.
Here we go, everybody.
Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. I give thanks for life, for the air that I breathe, to live forever young.
Come on.
Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. Breathe in this moment, breathe in this life. I give thanks for life, for the air that I breathe, to live forever young. Forever young.
One more time, everybody.
To live forever young.
Nice work.
So, I'm up. I'm not gonna, I feel like I should go back over here and come back out again. I'm up. Yeah. So the subject today, the message today is the journey to the fountain of you. And it is a journey, right? It's a journey that goes on through eternity. I know, I think, I believe. So I recently heard this talk by this gentleman named John Livesey in Los Angeles, and he was talking about wanting more. And he quoted from the musical Oliver, which, if anybody's familiar with it, or the story of Oliver Twist, that, the little Oliver goes up to the headmaster or whoever that guy was, the mean guy, and with his his empty bowl, and says, "Can I have some more, sir?" Yeah, I sound more like an old lady, but anyway, but I'll work on it. I should have practiced that one. Anyway, it starts havoc, and and everybody's chasing everybody around. He doesn't get his more interest; he gets punished. So I think this is true. As far as sometimes life is concerned, we're afraid to ask for more. When I walked into my first Science of Mind church back in 1998 with Dr. Reverend Marlene Morris, and who is a spectacular being. She is a spectacular being, amazing, and she touched my soul, because when I walked in, I was trying to make it in LA as an actor, and I walked into this church. I had never been in a Science of Mind church before, and the subject was your heart's desire. And it said, basically she was telling us, she had little bowls for us to put our heart's desire in, that we could have anything that we wanted, basically. And that is the truth of this teaching. But there's a little catch thing in it that I didn't get back then. That you can have whatever it is you want, but you have to pay for it in mental coinage. I learned that later on. And so when I say I want some more, it's nice to say you want more things and all that, and you want, take those vacations or all those things you want to do, go skydiving, which I will be doing. You have to raise your consciousness to a level to get more. You have to get, as Ernest Holmes says, understanding. So, like a garden hose, right? When it has a kink in it. Have you ever, any of you that are gardeners, and you can't get the water to go out, and then there's a leaky faucet, and it's a really great metaphor, because sometimes that's what we do. We put a kink in our plans or a kink in our consciousness, and we don't remember really what's really happening, which is that this power that we've been talking about all morning so far is really running through us, but we're just doubting it sometimes. I know when I say I want more, I don't want those moments anymore, like of anxiety or thinking that I'm not going to be able to do this, or that I won't have enough money for this, or just those little moments that come when you forget. I don't want those anymore. So when I say I want more consciousness, so they don't have I don't want to be afraid to go skydiving. I want to just do it because I know that there's a place within me that knows that I'm always expressing to my highest level. So this kingdom, this thing is in our mind. It's really only in our mind. It's our consciousness. We're the ones that own it. We don't own other people's consciousnesses. We only own our own. And the recognition has to come first. Ernest Holmes once wrote, "It does not come unbidden, nor sit at anyone's table an unwelcome guest. Neither does the divine presence force itself upon any. It stands at the door and knocks. We must open if we are to receive." So we got to open up. There's only one way to do that, and it's to mentally open up. And this is what do you know the quote from the Bible that says, "Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house, and prove me herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it." Are you familiar with that quote? Yeah? Okay. "Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse." I have a new interpretation of this quote. And since I'm allowed to divinely intuit for myself, sometimes this quote's used, and most of the time it's used to get people to tithe. But I think that the Spirit is only asking, God doesn't need our money. It doesn't need our money. It's a power. It has everything, right? It's in and through everything. So why would it be asking us for 10%? Now, I'm not putting against that, bring your tithes into the storehouse. But what I'm saying is, what if you only had to have 10% of a great thought, and Spirit would come the rest of the way? That it's not asking us to come the whole way. It's not asking us to jump in and right now feel it all. It's just saying, just come a little way, and I'll open it up for you. I'll pour through you. So, yes, right? A little way. So, it's just like one seed. What is that thing about the acorn? One acorn makes a whole forest. The thing about the mustard seed, just one little mustard seed. That's all we need. Just one little thought, and then we can build on it. And I know that's the truth. And the other thing I know is in the story of Oliver. Oliver was never an orphan. Remember that? I don't know if you remember. At the end, he finds out as he goes to the journey to his fountain of himself, which is that big journey he went on, if you're familiar with the story at all, and all the demons and villains and stuff that tried to get in his way. He finds out at the end that he had an inheritance. He was a wealthy child. He was never an orphan. So that's what I'm saying. It's a great metaphor for us. We are not orphans. We come from a heritage of gods and goddesses, a power, call it whatever you want. I don't think it's a man on a cloud or a woman on a cloud. I know that it's a presence that's within us, that's constantly pouring through us. Like Emerson said, we are inlets. We cannot help it. We are inlets for the Spirit, for this power. But it's our choice to be outlets. We are the ones that have to open up the flow and let it out. So, orphan or rich? Inheritance, right? Rich in consciousness, rich in thought, and then everything else is added upon that, however you want to live your life. Nothing is impossible. So that's what I leave you with today. All right. Aloha. And I turn the time over to these wonderful beings of rich, rich consciousness to inspire us.
Okay, aloha everybody. How are we doing this morning? Good. So we are excited to share an original song that Michael Fox wrote called Peace is Raining Down. And it's mainly just to remember that everything we ever need and everything we know is all within our hearts. So enjoy.
These calming winds, they blow across my mind. When I look to your shores, I feel you all the time. The wind in my eyes, the comfort in your tears. When I look upon you, I have no fear. Peace is raining down. Peace is raining down. Peace is raining down for you and me. Peace is raining down. Peace is raining down. Peace is raining down for you and me. The mist is rolling in, and I feel you again, my friend. You keep me safe and warm upon your ground. You make my spine rise, and I see you not one last time. I used to think that you were a dream, but now I see this life with love, with happiness, with joy. Aloha, Aina, this land has touched my soul once again. Ooh, once again, yeah, once again. I see peace in my brother, peace in my sister, peace in my ohana, which is you and me, you and me. Peace in my brother, peace in my sister, peace in my family, that is you and me, you and me. Peace inside my heart, peace inside my soul. Peace in our world starts with me. Peace inside my heart, peace inside my soul. Peace in our world starts with me. Everything I need, everything I know, everything I am is within. Everything I need, everything I know,
Another landing. Wow. Let's give it up again.
You know what's cool about that song, actually?
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Wow. All this inside info. So this whole month, Forever Young, it seems like it's been going on like forever, doesn't it? I mean, it's like, hello, May, the eternal May, and we have another one next week. But I was thinking this week about the Fountain of Youth. And I don't know, not everyone knows who Sophia Loren is. Believe it or not, there will be those that go, who? Who? But anyway, I'm not going to just take it for granted that everyone knows Sophia Loren. But anyway, she is that Italian goddess, similar to Rita. And I'm just letting you know, and everybody out there, that they have the same walk. But anyway, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? She's blushing. But anyway, it's really not about any of that. But it is about a quote that I found from her. And it goes like this. There is a fountain of youth. It is in your mind, your talents, the creativity you bring to your life, and the lives of the people you love. When you learn to tap this source, you will truly have defeated age. Sophia Loren. And besides that, she will let you know, because she's in California, she will let you know that the secret also is virgin oil, the olive oil. Yeah. Oh, how the crowd turns. Anyway, so I want to talk a little bit about this fountain of youth. And here's the deal with that. I'm going to really, really look at all of us today and see whether or not, if the fountain of youth were real, would you go to it? Before you go, yes, 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 hear me out. The fountain of youth is this supposed spring of water that you can find, and it will not only give you youth, but it might even give you eternal life. Well, the good news is we already have the eternal life thing down, so we don't need to go anywhere. That's why it's called the fountain of youth. We spend a lot of money in this country and many countries, multi-billion-dollar industry, working upon getting us younger. Not everyone, just there is a multi-billion-dollar industry that says this, and we have media, we turn it on, it tells us we're going to look like this, it tells us when we can, and what we can do to get ourselves younger. But I don't think that's really what we want, in my opinion. I know what I want is to be seen. I want to be heard. I want to be acknowledged. I want to be present. And I want everyone to know that. And from that place, I have already defeated age, along with Sophia Loren. But I had this idea. I imagined, what if? And I came up with this, and I might do something with it because it's fun. Let us imagine for just a moment that there is a fountain of youth, and you find it. It is real, and you are the one who discovered it. That myth is gone. And here's the good news. It will restore you. We're going to get a little magical today. It will restore you to any age that you choose. Bear with me. And you're thinking to yourself, this could be interesting. But I don't really believe it. Have you ever been there? I don't really believe it. It might be right in front of us, but I just don't know if I believe it. But then you find it, and you say, well, maybe. And you drink from it. You bathe in it. You jump in it. And it's big enough to just completely dunk yourself in it. Whew, the fountain of youth. And before you got in, you looked down at the reflection in this wonderful pond, and you said, I can have anything that I want. as long as I change something. But now it's telling me I just have to jump in. So you jump in, and as you get out, or as you're swimming, you're thinking to yourself, I feel really different. Oh my God. What if it's true? What if that wish, that desire is true? Now, I leave you with some questions with that. So you get out, and before you look at the reflection, you do notice you feel very, very powerful, very good, because you've been swimming in belief. You've been swimming in this idea that just maybe I can be seen. So the questions are, you get out, and it happened. Wow. Wherever your heads went, wherever your minds went, it happened. It was true, and here's the good news. You found it. Are you going to share it? You going to sell it? Probably not. But here's the question. What are you going to do now? You got what you wanted. Oh my goodness. We don't have to, you don't even have to come here anymore. You got it, man. You went to the Fountain of Youth and you got it. So you're like, I don't need that Reverend Patrick and Reverend Rita anymore. I've got the Fountain of Youth. I don't even need. So my questions are this. How do you feel when you imagine this? What was that? I heard something. Blissed out. Does it match the way you feel inside? That's a question. Because we can get a lot of stuff, right? Put all the stuff on. And by no means am I putting down the media or anything with the, if you want makeup, put it on, glitch yourself out. If you want to rearrange, it's perfect. Because it's all a part of God expressing. And I'm not promoting it, but it is your life. And as soon as you take responsibility and you get rid of that judgment, we have no right, in my opinion, to judge another person for wanting to feel better, look better, or whatever it is, even if it's on a whole different path than you would take. And if you're young, then you're probably wondering, what is he talking about? I don't even know what he's talking about. Please, trust me. And then the question is, what do you do with the miracle? Is it a miracle? I was thinking this morning, let's say I went back to like yesterday when we went bowling. I hadn't been bowling in 40 years. And the last time I was bowling, I was 18. Fountain of Youth. Shall we go? I kind of actually felt 18. I had the hip thing going. But let me tell you what happens. Right now, picture this. You close your eyes, and when you open it up, Reverend Patrick is 18. What do we do? First of all, I'll be younger than my grandchildren. Some of them. There's something that goes with this idea of wanting things that are out there. There's not a price ever to pay, but there's something, think about if we could have what we wanted, the magic spell. And then I have another one, are you still in bliss when you find that out? That this fountain of youth that you've been waiting for is really the fountain of you, or as Sophia Loren said, when you learn to tap this source, you will truly have defeated age. And it has nothing to do with age, does it? Not really. I know people say, well, that's easy for you to say, whatever, but it really has not anything to do with age. It has to do with, first of all, if I'm 18, physically and looking that, but I've also grown at 58. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that imaginatory world. I have one other fountain story to share with you. If anybody ever watches Once Upon a Time, it's a series that I do watch, and it's very metaphysical. And this one I will actually end with because it was really, really a heartfelt for me. This whole idea of this fountain of youth, which is really the fountain of you. All the magic is gone in Storybrooke. And that's a good thing because the young man destroyed it, because all it does is cause pain. People get very evil when they have that power. So let's take it all away. Let's take the magic away. And then they find out that there is good in magic. Our consciousness, our very being is magical. It is powerful. It is everything. I can feel it surging in my body as I talk to you right now. This is God's presence working through. It's that powerful. And then you zap it away because you don't want it to be bad, because you don't want the bad side of yourself to use that magic. So it's gone. So the young boy says, Henry, they say, you know what? It's not all over, my friend. You can change it. Do you remember this little penny? And the mother said, yeah, I used to give this penny to you when you were a little boy. And we used to stand in the fountain. Have you guys ever done that? And you make a wish. You make a wish. And he realized that all of a sudden they could feel the power coming back into the... And they wanted to save their friends, which was really the story about that. Here's this, they're lost in another portal. You know, there's one portal after another. And so there's portals here, portals there, kind of like Kauai. And so we have portals everywhere. So, and they got to get their friends who's locked in a portal, but guess what? Can't do it. You gave up the magic, right? So then they're standing there, and he says, all you have to do is, get it? Believe. So he puts it in there, and he sees a little vibration of the portal. But guess what? You need more belief. So he goes to New York City, where, of course, you find it. And he gets up on this big, big thing, and he's all the time, he goes, listen, everybody. Listen. My friends, my family, they're trapped in another portal. I just have to have you believe. So he got pennies. Where they came from, I have no idea, but there was a lot of them. Handful. And they just came out because he believed. So he started passing pennies out. And everybody's like, and he's going, yes. And they're all looking like, whatever, he's high. And so the little kid, yeah. And then finally he goes, no. And then you know that pivotal moment when he says, I am asking you. Believe with me. And there's a hush. And everyone starts throwing their pennies of belief. Belief. I'm doing pretty good with this story, actually. The portal opens. And the family appears. And guess what happens? Everybody applauds for the magic show that just took place. That's the pivotal part of the story. And he looks at his mom, and he looks and he says, they didn't believe. They don't believe. They thought it was a magic show. We showed them that there was this power, and they believed enough to open the portal, and then when it was showed to them, they went, no, it's just a show. No, good. Oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever seen. And we do that a bit with our lives, don't we? It doesn't matter what people show you. Jesus was a master magician. He showed everybody, and everybody still went, I don't know. Crucify him. Anyway, I got to go. And this is important to me that I really woke up with this today. No one can give you anything. And they certainly cannot give you belief. And we could stand up here and I could bring in right now and I could say, look at this, watch this portal open. Now I'm going to tell you something. I know you love me. Right? Yeah. I know you love me, and I could open a portal right now and some of you would still walk out going, how'd he do that? I mean, I love him, but he's just trying to prove us so we'll believe more. This is the kind of belief that I'm talking about. So, it's up to you now. Only you can open up that portal. Only you can open up the consciousness. Magic is not bad. Magic and consciousness is our birthright. And that's a good news today. So I want you this week, as a little lesson, I guess it would be, I want you to use your power this week. I want you to believe that there's no limit on your power anywhere. And And I want you to know that you could give it away. Everybody you look at, you let them know that you know that they are powerful, and you don't have to say a word. You just look at them and say, in your mind, I see you. I hear you. I know you're here. Namaste. Love that show.
That was great. I do too. It's a really
Who knew?
good show.
Who knew?
It's really got a strong message. So, so this is our time of giving, making the circle complete of giving and receiving. And we thank you in advance for all that you give us. Give the Center for Spiritual Living Kauai that helps this center to go forward into that vision over there that is happening right here and right now, I know, just like this happened right here. And it's all because of us and the consciousness and love that we've put into it. So thank you in advance, and let's read the affirmation in the program. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I give freely today, knowing it returns to me abundantly. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me, and I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me, and I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. And so what I know right now is that I am so grateful. I am so grateful for life itself, just moving and living and breathing through me. I let it live and move and breathe through me in an even bigger way. And I'm grateful to know that there's a consciousness in this room, that's in this basket, that's in this room, that's all around us, that's just who we are, that is growing and expanding in every single solitary moment. Every requirement of our life is met right here and right now in an even bigger way. As we breathe into that, and I'm grateful, and I'm grateful, and I'm grateful, and I just release this word as I say, and so it is.
Mahalo.
Gratitude. Thank you.
Speaking of gratitude, something just came forth, and because I'm standing center stage, I guess I can tell you. I was standing there, I was thinking about this idea of gratitude for each and every one of us, and how every Sunday we come here and we just allow it to unfold the way it unfolds.
Mm-hmm.
No, did I hit my cue? Did I hit my mark? Did I hit all of that stuff? And I really appreciate us coming together to allow when things, mics don't happen, this doesn't happen, that we just sit here as a family and we say, we didn't come here for that. We came here in celebration of our magnificent. So I'm really grateful that we have that kind of presence here at CSL Kauai, that we come here and we just let it unfold moment to moment to moment to moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if anything has come up for you today, we have our yes box, as we call it, and that is where You just let us know whatever it is that we don't like to call it necessarily challenge. All it is an experience. So put your experience in that box and let us put our experience as practitioners and just to know the truth for that. So there's right over there, there's a little pen, and just do your thing.
And if you don't know what a practitioner is,
Yes.
very just simply put it, someone that can just tap into that truth and know it for you when you can't know it for yourself, for whatever reason it happens. So we just know it in our own mind for you, that everything really is always unfolding perfectly.
It's
So.
beautiful. So let's
right.
stand up and take all this consciousness out into the world. We have some refreshments here, and
Men and women's group.
and men and women's group right after. And Glenn and Marion, we love you. We will see you when you return. Katie's parents, we'll see you when you return, and we'll see you all when you return here. So our hearts are full.
I love this song.
Oh, it's a sentimental day.
May greatness be with you down every road you roam. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave. And in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young.
And staying right here in this youthful portal that we have all created together. What I know as an absolute divine spiritual fact is that we are right here on purpose, and we are just the fountain of youth itself, the fountain of you. And what I know is that we've come here today to be seen, to be heard, to be known, and we have done a grand job at doing so. So I just accept this wonderful, wonderful energy that is our very inheritance. As Rita said, it is our inheritance. And what I am knowing right here is that I am so grateful for Michelle, for everything that Michelle does with the announcements, with her work as a practitioner, student, just for being Michelle. And meditation today, Katie. What I know is that the divine has spoken through Katie today, and we all got a part of that. Glenn and Marion, we will miss you, but we know you are never gone because you've left your consciousness in this room. And thank you for being such beautiful greeters today. Roseanne, for everything you do, for those programs that are in our hands, for everything, for getting that wonderful cake ready over there. Yes. And Rob and Ray back there, making sure that people all over the place, all over this world, this global connection that we now have. And Reverend Diane for stepping up to just allow the bookstore to just expand and grow and just educate the wonder of this teaching and all teachings, all ancient teachings. Michael and Carrie, for your beautiful music and your consciousness, and Louise for jumping in there, and Janice, our beautiful Janice over there that just holds this consciousness for our youth that I know is growing. This is the time to let our youth know that we are here for them. This is the celebration of our 3rd year. I know this to be the absolute truth. So knowing that, I think we are all filled up with absolute gratitude and love. And knowing that, I just say yes and allow the law of my being as law itself to do what it does. And it says yes. Can you say yes with me? Yes. We let it go. We let it be, as together we say, and so it is.
And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well.
Yes.
We'll start men and women's group in about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes for men and women's group.